Everyone, this is Mr.T at Sosua Beach. A lot of good vibes here. Here we are looking at the 2413 Sports Bar and Disco. It's got room for a big nightclub that's still to be finished just behind it. And then there's a big street, like a party street over the back. There's a lot of VIP areas. There's bars, restaurants, and hangouts in there. This is over $1 million investment. Why is it not open? That's because of this COVID attacks on our sovereignty and people being locked up in their homes like little children after 7 o'clock or weekends 5 o'clock here. So hopefully the president will pull his head out of the sand and realize this place alone could bring in multi-millions to Sosua if they just open up everything again and let us have our nightlife and our lives back, because they are robbing. It's a criminal attack on our liberties, you know, they're robbing our lives by doing this kind of crap. So the owner here, he's just waiting patiently till things open up. Will they open up? Well, the people here really need to push back and say, open things up or else. Otherwise, this may just rot away like some places around the town and area. But let's go exploring a bit and see what else is out there that's sitting there idling, waiting for things to open up. Just around the corner from that nightlife area, we have Blue Life, which is a condo complex. It's going to have a fancy reception here. I think there's even going to be a restaurant. And up on the very roof, there's going to be like party areas and so forth. See, this is the thing about whether governments are joining this New World Order thing or whether they just want to help prosper the economy. If they opened everything up and wanted things to prosper, this could be booming. All these apartments would be sold in no time. And this big VIP area with, pools up on top and big dance parties and all that, this would come to fruition. And Sosua could be booming. There could be lots of other projects here just like this. Why is it not happening? I mean, the guy running this, he's a risk taker and he's thinking ahead. And it is a big risk because it's very much based on what the government does. Anyway, we'll keep moving on here and see what else is idling in the area. This is the Playa Chiquita Casino, also with the Latin disco inside, which some of you have probably been to. This place, when things are open, can bring in multi-millions as well. This is only like 2 minutes motorbike drive from the big red light district just down the road there. And across from here you see this unfinished hotel. It was sitting for a long time, then they started renovating on it again, and then they stopped when all this COVID shit started. Let me just go through here. I mean, it could be beautiful. Imagine a nice reception here with beautiful tiles, and then you got the pool area over here. I mean, if all this was tiled or in laja stones and then people were around the pool, it could be magical. But when they decide to strangle the economy with COVID, nothing moves and it just stays dead and rots away. What a shame. Just down here we have something called Dulce Secreto, which is a little hotel, and across from that you see this big platform. They started getting ready to put apartments in, and the police were down here with tons of cars, etc. And somehow I just got strangled straight out the gate. So again, this whole area of Playa Chiquita and over towards the police station where the new nightlife district has been built, it could all blossom with lots of different businesses and apartment blocks and shops, but everything's just sitting still, strangled because of COVID. Even some of the bigger developers like Hispaniola, they have things sitting still, moving very slow because of this whole situation. And that's a sign of what's happening. So even the big boys, they are careful down here right now. For those of you guys who's visited Sosua before, if you came from Casa Marina Resort and walked up here, you found Bailey's Restaurant together with Sosua Inn Hotel here. Now, Bailey's Restaurant used to be the most packed and happening place in terms of restaurants in Sosua, and that's all shut down because they refuse, and I don't blame them, to have all the tyranny of masks and social distancing and crap until everything is reversed back to normal instead of this tyranny. So again, multi-millions of dollars. Hang on, I'm just going to get this truck out of the way. Multi-millions of dollars are going lost in Sosua because of this this crap here. So let's hope we can get it all back again and get it open. All right.
If you're hungry and you don't say what you want, if you're hungry and you don't say what you want, we have tacos, we have beers, we have chickens and the wings. Oops. If you're hungry and you don't say what you want.
Woo! There you go. Dominican style. Apart from a little bit of action uptown near Kings and the strip on Pedro Clisanta, it's really just the beach that gets the volume of people. And there's a lot of little places where they're renovating like here. And the beach is the only main income earner at the moment, but let's hope that we can get everything else cranked up, as I said. And the newest addition to Sosua Beach is this, I don't know what it is, a Buddha? It looks female to me anyway, in every way of the words. Yeah, so we'll see what it looks like when it's finished. Hey everyone, I'm with TaylorMade Dreams. Thanks for jumping on camera.
No problem, man. How you doing?
I'm doing great, yeah, in the tropics here.
Yes.
TaylorMade, what's your take on Sosua? Why it's so dead, the whole economy? What happened, and what should happen in your opinion if they had their brains sorted out?
Okay, so my opinion might be a little different because I want to go back pre Corona. So let's go back before the whole pandemic, right? The mayor of Sosua that was pre-pandemic totally wrote the book on how to wreck, kill, destroy, set on fire a total industry of tourism. Matter of fact, Sosua looked like a ghost town way before we even started talking about coronavirus. It looked like a ghost town. You go out like in the middle of the day and there's fucking nobody there. Everything's shut down, closed. So now, I think Sosua is harder hit, and I think Sosua is will be the I guess the proper word may be scapegoat of bad tourism because of the old mayor. Like I said, she set it up for failure. She did a great job totally wrecking the economy. Mm-hmm. And then on top of that, a lot of guys who look like me who came down there and spent millions of dollars, felt like she was even discriminating because all the clubs she shut down basically were clubs that, like myself, associated with like Blue Ice, Rumbas. I mean, every club that a lot of black guys went to, basically she shut down and left everything open. So what happened was she basically told Colombia, I don't know, maybe she had a deal with them, maybe, I don't know. But all the guys that used to come to Sosua and spend millions of dollars, guess where they start spending it? Medellin, Cali, Brazil. She basically gave millions and millions of dollars to Colombia. Colombia need to send her a thank you note and a goddamn Christmas gift.
Now, I've just early on in this video gone around Sosua and looked at some of the places that are kind of hovering, waiting for things to open up. How many millions and millions of dollars is being lost every day because it's not open?
You can't even count them. I mean, the numbers are staggering.
I mean, this is such a beautiful place.
It is.
Wouldn't people come flocking back if they just opened everything up?
Absolutely. I mean, Sosua is a beautiful town. I mean, one of the reasons I started vlogging about it because I fell in love with it. I fell in love with it day one. It was like somebody gave you an intoxicating liquor, man, that you could not stop drinking. Yeah. It was magical, man. One of
the things I do appreciate now compared to when we were under the mayor that you just referred to,
right,
is she had the police chasing women, good-looking, well-groomed, straight out of the salon women in high heels up and down the streets like they were criminals.
It looked like a clown show. Let me tell you something. If she had just reached out to other Caribbean governments to see how she could have done this thing properly. Like I know even in Panama, when Martinelli, President Martinelli, he wanted Via España, that's like the main strip financial district, he wanted to clean up the city. What he did was basically ran all the street action indoors and then set up the block over where people can go out there and go to clubs like Javier's or Habanos to do their thing, and enjoy themselves. Did not destroy the economy. This was nothing but incompetence. Incompetence on fucking steroids.
Very good. Yeah, well, let's see what happens at the end of this month. Hopefully, I know Willie, he's got clubs, he's got investments. He would like to see it bounce back again. So with her out of the way, and I mean, I don't mean to discriminate about women here, but he's a male, and he knows what males want. And let's just see if we can get it back to action time again.
Yes.
So people can do what they feel like doing rather than what somebody else out there thinks is best for us.
Yeah, and let me just say this one last thing, and please include this. Willie got a lot of cheerleaders, including myself. I think he's going to do the right thing. I think he was the best choice. I think he's going to get that economic engine of Sosua running back the way it was and getting people to fall back in love with the beautiful city that it is.
Thank you very much, TaylorMade.
No problem.
And check out his channel.
TaylorMade Dreams.
TaylorMade Dreams, yeah. So check it out, and we'll see you around the region here.
Yes, you will.
We just keep bumping into each other.
Made to happen.
Yeah. See you, buddy. Ciao. Thanks. Everyone, I'm here with Ian from Coco Bar and Hotel in Sosua.
Very big.
What's your take on the whole situation about this toque de queda, the curfew, and should they open up immediately, or what's your take on it?
I think so. I have not seen any corona cases here. There's just a bunch of people that want to make money, a bunch of businesses, a bunch of Dominicans that just want to make money and be able to go out. We've done 7 months now of curfew at 5 or 7 o'clock at night, and it's getting a little old.
So like Sosua, what's it doing to Sosua financially, not being open at night?
I don't know how any of these bars are surviving, any of these restaurants. When you can only be open till 7, it's very hard to make any money. This is a town that's a 24-hour town, and cutting half the hours, 12 hours, we're not allowed to be out. It's really hurting Sosua and all the businesses here.
If we could look at the statistics from the old days, how much more money was spent at night when people got a bit of drink into them, etc. Don't you think?
My bar didn't get busy till after midnight. Now, you have to be closed at 5 o'clock or 7 o'clock, depending on the day of the week. It makes it very financially difficult to make any money. And no one's paying us down here. We don't get any money from the governments here. I have got no help, neither has any other business in this town, financially from the government here. We've just been told to close our businesses and walk away.
So, last message for the president of DR?
Please open up the Dominican Republic and let us make money and enjoy the weather and the beaches and everything that it has to offer here.
Excellent. Thanks, Ian. Always good comments. Cheers.